What is your favorite thing to do in Bali?
We discover the real Bali.
One time in the night I do a meditation.
My hot take is just it's a little bit superficial.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Not Diplomat channel, reporting from Uluwatu, Bali, Indonesia. A place like no other, as people say. Where are you from?
I'm from Maine, USA. This is my second time in Indonesia. So I just got here a week ago, and I'm looking forward to another couple of months here.
What do you think is the best place to visit in Bali?
Ooh, I would say Uluwatu. It's got the most beautiful coastline, got the best waves from what I've experienced, and I love Uluwatu.
How is Uluwatu these days, the atmosphere?
I really love it, it's super nice here. But it's also, I think, a little bit too crowded for me, because for surfing, when you go in the afternoon, it's always too many people, I think. Yeah. I mean, there's super good waves, but
Where are you from?
I'm from Austria, actually. The second time here.
Last time you came here, how long?
Also just for 1 month, but I just stay in Canggu, and this first time Uluwatu.
Where are you from?
I'm from Australia, in Melbourne.
How is Bali compared to Melbourne?
It's a lot warmer. In Melbourne, it's about 10 degrees and raining right now, so it's nice, and everyone's a lot happier here.
What do you mean, happier?
Everyone's just so animated by the small joys of life, you know, all the little things and saying hello and looking out for one another, like everyone cares about their surroundings. So
How long have you been in Bali or Indonesia?
almost 2 weeks.
Where are you from?
From New Zealand.
New Zealand.
New Zealand, land of the long white cloud, Aotearoa. Been here now 10 days actually,
10
leaving
days.
on Sunday.
And you've been here many times before.
This is my third visit here.
Third visit. You are an expert.
Oh, well, getting more used to and accompanied to the Bali timeline, and it's a beautiful place.
Where are you from?
We are from France. It's been 2 weeks and a half.
How would you describe Bali to people who never visited?
They should visit. They should visit because there are very different, atmosphere depending on the city you go.
It's not homogenous, like it's not the same everywhere. You can explore so many different areas and it all has its own heart and culture. And so I guess just be creative and you'll probably find that places you didn't think, were as popular, you might resonate with more or less. And yeah, just spend enough time to actually move around.
For me, Bali is a safe place. You can be alone with your friend, boyfriends, and you just be good. It's really nice to meet people or just be alone. I'm from France.
Is this your first time?
No, it's my second time.
Oh, it's hard to describe when you never saw it, I think. You have to see it. Huh? It's like everybody have to see it once in their lifetime. Huh? Yeah. It's different.
It's beautiful and warm and very welcoming, and there's so much to do and so much to see, and if you really want to get to know more about yourself, it's a lovely place to come.
What is your favorite thing to do in Bali?
A mixture of two things. I like to surf and I like to eat. So I like to go out and try all the different foods, especially the local foods. Most of the time I like to find out where the locals eat and I go eat with them. I go up to a warung up the street here, Warung Alea. They have delicious food, white rice, chicken, egg, fish. Lots of different options. You can look and just pick out what you want and they just build the plate for you.
Eat, definitely. I like food. It's really good food. And I think just talking with people, like everyone's so nice and, you go to a bar and the security are looking after the people rather than the venue, So that's been really good. And lots of swimming. I'm trying to eat as much local food as I can. I want to be sick of Indonesian food instead of going home thinking, I didn't have enough mee goreng or nasi goreng. But yeah, it's good.
Lie by the pool or be at the beach and be in the sun, walking around at night with the warmth. It's beautiful. At home, like before we left, it snowed. So it's beautiful here. I love this heat. Yeah, I could live in the sun.
For my second time, I hope people say, oh, you live in Bali. I just like to eat poke, drink smoothie, meet people, and go to the beach. And everything is easy. If you need to go on the north, you just have to book a taxi and it's okay. You can do everything you want.
Why do you want to be seen like that?
Because it's the only place, just my safe place. So I think I can stay here for all my life.
To go to the beach if you want to rest or in the beach clubs, but also do some hiking or visit temples. So you can do different things.
And different activities too. Like we do a silver class.
Jewelry. And also you can do some rafting in Ubud or ATV too.
Or snorkeling in Gideon.
So you like the nature the best.
I find a beautiful place and make an yoga, practice yoga.
Practice yoga.
Yeah. Always time I go, I find beautiful beach, swimming and make an yoga.
Okay.
And practice teach yoga people.
Do you think Bali is a good place to yoga, to practice yoga?
I think yes, good place.
Why?
Energetic, always is good for practice.
Where are you from?
Russia, Russia, Moscow.
Привет.
Nice to meet you.
One day I fly to Phuket today.
Oh, you are leaving today.
Yeah.
How long in Bali so far?
Maybe 3, maybe 4 weeks.
What is your favorite thing to do in Bali?
It's surfing. And also I can go with the scooter. I put my surfboard on the scooter and just cruise around and looking for the surf.
How would you compare surfing in Bali and in other countries, like the waves and everything?
Okay. Well, I mean, it's so more beautiful here because I was first only in Europe and you always need a wetsuit and it's super cold. And here in Bali, you go just with board short and I love it. You go in the water, it's so always warm, it's perfect.
Is Bali like what you have heard, what you expected?
I think Canggu, yes. Ubud was really lovely. And then Uluwatu, I thought it was going to be a lot more busy because I'd been to Canggu. And so it was a really nice surprise to find it so calm. But I think I'm not spending enough time in Uluwatu. Like I think I was saying to a friend that Uluwatu feels as though you need to live here for a month to spend time. It's more of a lifestyle place than a come for 2 days and then leave.
Yes, it's absolutely what we expected.
More or less?
It's more.
Really?
Because we did a lot of things, so it was really
We
good.
discovered the real Bali and not just the Instagram view or the beach, but some places are very touristic, like Nusa Penida.
Where do you recommend people to visit in Bali?
Or the countryside like Munduk and Sidem and
And Ubud too. You have to do it.
I heard a lot of things before coming to Bali. I guess it's not anything that I expected. It's really lived up beyond its expectations. It's a gorgeous place. The people are so friendly and nice and genuinely very happy. Compared to where I'm from, people are in the rat race is what we call it. Everyone's chasing the money, they're chasing the fame. But here it's a very simple lifestyle and I find it a lot more simple and a lot more happy here.
Do you think it's like overhyped, overrated, or?
No, I think it's everything that you would dream of. But it just kind of depends what you're coming here for, you know. I come here for the surf, for the food, for the culture, so I find it just fits perfectly with my lifestyle.
Some people go in Bali, wow, it's natural place, and they arrive and they say, oh no, it's not natural place. But me, it's okay. I know it's like this, and I love Bali like this.
Do you have any bad experience?
Oh no, just the monkey.
Just a monkey.
They bite me just here.
I honestly don't have any negative experience in Bali, other than like you can get an infection here and there, or maybe you get a stomach ache here and there because your body's not used to this type of living. But honestly, the people here are extremely genuine. They're very nice, and they believe in karma deeply. So, for example, like you can leave your wallet or your phone just out. You could leave for 2 hours, come back, and your phone and your wallet will probably still be there, unless a monkey took it.
People often refer to Bali as Island of the Gods, or magical and spiritual, right?
Yeah.
Do you agree with them?
It has something magic for sure. I don't know what is exactly, but yeah. Also one time in the night I do a meditation in front of the temple in Canggu. There is always, you know, the seats, there is the seats there. And I was there in the night, was full moon, and I saw kind of something sitting there. And I watched back again and it was gone. It was like, whoop, yeah, it was, for me there's some magic. Yeah.
yes, because it's a paradise.
In France, I don't take care of spirituality, religion. It's not my...
Your thing.
Yeah, I think, no. But in Bali, yes, really.
So Bali has changed you.
Yeah, really.
You become more spiritual.
Yeah. When I go back home in June, my mother say, wow, Who are you?
The biggest thing I've noticed while being here is just the amount of grace in everyone that you'll interact with. Like they treat you just like everyone treats everyone as if they've never made a mistake before. And that's really special, I think. And just seeing, you know, connection and community, I think that's incredibly special as well. And you feel the spirit around you. That's something that's hard to come by and really special.
Yeah, there's no question. This place is a very special place on earth. And then spiritually, I think it comes from the people. I think the people of Bali just have a very in tune, deep connection with the land around them and the spirits around them as well. And you can see that on a daily basis, whether they're in prayer or giving offerings and stuff like that. So they have a really deep, in tune connection with their spiritual being.
What's your hot take on Bali?
My hot take is just to try and enjoy and lead into Indonesian and Balinese culture, particularly when you're a Westerner, because we want to like protect and keep fostering that. Because you know, Canggu, there's not many, like there's less and less, like you know, more. Like you can get pizza wherever you go in the world, but you can't get an amazing meal with like corn fritters and things everywhere. So I feel like a lot of people come over and they just want to eat cheap Western food, but I think it's better to like enjoy the local cuisine.
So we all thought that Nusa Penida was not really good because, as we said, you know, the famous views are really crowded, and except this, there is not a lot of things to do there. So we don't really understand why people like spend a lot of time there.
It wasn't authentic.
And you don't feel that way in Bali? No.
No.
What matters?
Uluwatu is good. There are too many people. It's little bit superficial.
What do you mean by superficial?
Here you can see on the city, on the avenue, there are many coffee shop, poke shop, clothes shop.
Not natural.
Not really natural. It's little bit superficial, but we are in Indonesia. It's a very long distance of my home, but it's my home too.
Your second home.
It's my second home.
You know, the people work very hard here. You can see that. And where I'm from and when I compare the two different places, you know, they're on like $1 something an hour in a wage.
Yep.
And, you know, we're like 30 to 70 to 300 an hour. So that's a big, massive difference. And they work so hard.
For the tourists, it's super nice. But I think for the local people, they don't have really that good life. They just work every day super hard and don't earn that money that they afford. I think it's super unfair. The big companies make a lot of money and the local people, they don't have that good life. That hurts me a little bit. I think they try the best. You try to sell this here, sell this here, sell this here. But I think local people are too nice sometimes. You have to be more like a businessman. Like, you know, the people come here, they have the money. And yeah, when you see white people come here, just force the double. Yeah, go for it.
What do you think has changed the most in Bali? You've seen 3 times, right? You have been in 3 times over the time.
It would be the layout and the land and the roads that are going in and the buildings that are going up, and probably a lot of the foreigners buying up the land. Like when we were in Ubud the other day, we saw that a lot of the rice fields had been now changed and put into housing. Yeah, I think that's probably a shame.
It's such a shame.
Definitely a
Do you
shame.
think that this change is for the better or for the worse?
No, I don't think it's going to be for the better. I think it's going to change Bali in the long run so much. And there's something so special and innocent about Bali that will get lost the more people come in. But the people here are just so, their hearts are open and so willing to help, and they smile a lot and they're so grateful for everything.
Yep.
Beautiful.
I think that's all. You have anything you want to say?
Nothing. Follow me on Instagram, Ian_Scott7, ips.surf. We're out here. We do water sports in Maine, USA. If you guys ever want to come out, learn how to surf, come check us out.
Follow Ian.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Not Diplomat Channel.